The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook.
Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Brooke Bullock, and I play Ziansi, a spider-can rogue.
Johnny Payne, and I play Twitch, a rat-folk necromancer.
I'm Carrie Hester, and I play Billy, a possum fighter.
I'm Connor Shenold, and I play Jaska, the Yote Ranger.
I'm Kim Cross, and I play Beatrix, a swashbuckling rogue.
And I'm Michael Cross, and I play Blackjack, a jackalope folk warlock. And on today, I am also your dungeon master. Welcome to Tales from the Ironwoods.
I don't have a tail.
After finding yourself in a sanatorium, in human bodies, unaware of what had become of your friend Blackjack, you start to puzzle together what had happened to you and that you were actually trapped. Once you see Blackjack, he explains to you that you are in some kind of maybe a simulation and gives you passwords to get through to the real world. Once you say the passwords, everything melts away. You are back in a cave. There you are in your original furry forms. And you see before you Blackjack on an altar with two cultists on either side and Doctor Alucard, who changes his form from human into this bulbous thing with one eye and several stalks with eyes on them as well. And he says, "Kill them!" And after one round of battle, we are now back at the top with Dr. Alucard, who attacks with a eye ray. It's a stunning ray on Twitch. I need
Brains of the operator.
Battle of the Brains.
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, big money, come on, Twitch!
You can do it.
Come on, Twitch! 12.
That is a failure. You are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the start of each of your next turns, ending the effect on a save. Next is going to be an aversion ray against Billy. I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh no!
Believe it or not, I am not charismatic. Aha, I got a nat 20 though, so for 19.
You're good?
Ooh.
You are good. And
I like
final
this.
eye ray, a fear ray at Jaska. I need a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 17.
You're good.
Yes!
Nothing happens. And he growls in anger.
Ziansi drops the bow, pulls short sword and dagger, and with the short sword, rolls with advantage 25 on the
hits.
cultist right in front of him. 18 points of damage. And then second attack with the dagger is a modified 20. 5 points of damage.
That brings us to the cult fanatics as they are readying their attacks. Two more come in
Oh,
from behind, so they close in on. And who all was back there? We
I'm back there.
Three of you were back, still back there. You hadn't been able to move because
No.
yeah. So the two go, one on you and then one on Billy.
okay. So one on Beatrix and one on Billy.
And so 2 attacks.
Are Beatrix and I within 5 feet of each other?
Yes.
Protection.
Protection,
Disadvantage
so
on
disadvantage.
Beatrix.
6 to hit. That'll miss. The second attack is going to be a 4. Attack on Billy. A 20 to hit.
Yeah.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is going to be a 13.
Yeah, no, I miss.
And that is their attacks. The 2 that are attacking now, both of them actually, bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon. One of them is going to go, let's go with Jaska on this one. 21 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of damage. The second one is a nat 20 on
Good
Xionsi.
honk.
Don't even see it form behind me, and all of a sudden, wow.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
That was their bonus action. One of them is going to do a Sacred Flame on Twitch. Now you are
I'm incapacitated.
incapacitated,
stunned.
so I
Stunned.
think that's an automatic failure. So a Sacred Flame attack on you, 8 points of radiant damage. In the meantime, the other one's going to go with 2 dagger attacks at Xionsi. A nat 20.
Oh my god.
8 points of piercing. And then a 4.
That's a miss.
That is the Cult Fanatic's turn. Jaska,
How big is this cave?
60 feet by 60 feet, 30 feet high.
I am going to, through the power of my new fancy bow, Misty Step 30 feet away. And then I want to move 30 feet to get like right up against a wall. And then I am going to shoot at Doctor Alucard. So my first attack is going to be a 16.
16 hits.
Ooh, nice. So that will be 10 points of magic piercing. As a free action, I whistle. Do any of my...
Yes, they do.
Haha.
Mistletoe, I was so worried.
You whistle, and all of a sudden, 3 tumbleweeds just poke their head out.
And I will send in mistletoe to Dr. Alucard to do 4 points of additional damage. And my second attack, a 17.
So 17 to hit, yes.
7 points of magic piercing. And I hope I'm so far away from literally everybody.
Yes. Beatrix.
I've got Mr. Colt guy standing right behind me, yes?
Yes.
All right, well, so that would be a repoof situation. I
What does
am.
it look like when Beatrix?
When Beatrix poofs, well, Beatrix is a cat, so Beatrix poofs, and every hair is going to stand up for just a second because I'm startled and mad about it, and so then it'll immediately settle itself back down, and I'll kind of do a little shake to get my groove back, and all of that happens just super, super quick. Since it's attacked me, I'm going to attack it.
And I'm standing right there because I just protectioned you. So
Okie dokie, so my rapiers, 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
21 of the ouchies on the first.
21 damage? Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah.
And then just 13 hit,
13 is exactly what you need.
6 on the second. Then I'm just gonna do that cocky little head thing that I do. Hiss at it a bit, and that's my turn.
Billy, you now have a Cult Fanatic on your face.
and I will take out my magic sword and try to hit him
Get him, Billy.
with a 21.
21 hits?
And we're gonna do a trip attack.
Yep.
15 damage. And then he needs to do a strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
He passed. But that's fine because I hit him again.
There you go.
Another 21 to hit.
Yep.
We'll just do our regular dice damage. 8 slashing damage. How does he look?
Very bad.
And there were 2 of these cultists that came at
from
me and
behind.
Beatrix, right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and action surge.
Toward the
And-
other one or the same one?
The same one. We're
Okay.
gonna see if that way if he drops.
You can do the other one. Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
And you still have your movement, so even if he wasn't right on you, you could.
And I crit. Nice. So we're gonna try another trip attack.
No,
Is there-
don't waste your superiority on that.
Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, really, because your double damage will probably do it.
9.
Yeah, he's down. He's down.
Okay,
The
so
other one is there as well. So you can
I
attack.
turn around and I say, I do the same to you! And I will try to hit him well over 20, like 22.
Yep.
And we'll just do a regular 7. And that is my turn.
Twitch, you are held, and so you can now make a saving throw to get out of the hole.
14.
Is a success.
All right.
You are no longer stunned. You shake it off, and you can do whatever you want now.
Fantastic.
You still, of course, you have your shadow spawn. Do me a concentration save. It's got to be over 10.
12. So it's mind games you want to Doctor Alucard, and I need an intelligence of all things saved, but you never know. As I make a motion of an invisible whip. And cast Mind Whip.
22.
Fantastic. He will take half of 12.
So 6 points of
And
damage.
then that's all it takes because of that. And then my shadow steps out. And so the one that was glowing is dead now.
No.
No, he's still
it's
there. Still
alive.
facing Ziansi.
I want to do the random again. So it's 22,
22
12 points
Yes.
of cold damage. And he slinks back into the shadows.
Twitch, that is your turn. So the Mind Witness is going to fire off a slowing ray against Twitch. Dexterity saving throw.
18.
Yes.
18 succeeds. Second eye ray. A psychic ray at Beatrix. I need a intelligence saving throw.
21 intelligency.
Wow.
I'm
Nicely
feeling pretty
done.
smart over here is what I'm feeling.
And finally, telekinetic ray. Ziansi, I need a strength saving throw.
That is only an 11.
You are moved back 30 feet.
Sweet.
You are restrained
Not sweet.
until the start of its next turn. And Ziansi, it is your turn.
Can I make
Unfortunately,
I make a check against it?
You cannot.
No.
It is
So
only until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
There is no other save.
so Ziansi sees the sees the shadow spawn reach out and damage this cultist in front of him, and milliseconds before he goes to stab him twice, he just is shoved 30 feet away from him and is frozen. I can't move.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're just restrained. So no one was on you, but if you want to pull out your bow, I will allow you to pull out your bow.
It's a disadvantage.
It would be a disadvantage. I'm sorry about that. I was going, for some reason, stunning ray instead of restraint. So you get to attack.
Technically, earlier I said I'd drop the bow,
Oh.
but
You have your dagger?
I still have daggers, so we're gonna
You're
throw some
only 30
daggers
feet away.
instead.
Throw a dagger?
Yeah, but you got pushed
30
back
feet
to
away
where
from
you
him.
It doesn't matter if it's disadvantage because it's already disadvantage.
That's true.
So.
You're already
Yeah.
at disadvantage because
Yeah.
you're restrained.
So we'll throw some daggers at disadvantage.
Which one are you going for? This one that's already injured.
The one that I was facing off
There you
against.
go,
That
yeah.
one that's already
And
injured.
and
So-
he's still glowing.
Yeah.
So straight roll.
That's a
roll.
straight roll.
Straight roll.
So straight roll, modified 20 for the dagger.
So what's the damage on that first attack?
1d4 plus 3. That is a total of a 6.
Okay. And then your
Be-
second attack?
Doo-doo. Oh, the second one's is a 3, so a modified 9. So
Okay.
that one probably misses.
He is barely standing.
Oh,
All right. We've got all 3 of these cult fanatics are going to cast Shield of Faith. But one of them, the one who has not been hit, who's by the pillar, is actually going to cast it on Dr. Alucard.
ah.
2 others are going to cast it on themselves. And then, I'm really sorry.
You should.
Oh, honey.
Go for it.
Don't smash the spider.
4 attacks coming at you. Okay. 13.
That's a miss.
Second attack. 21.
That's a hit.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
21.
That also is a hit. Now, did we say I can use the reaction of Uncanny Dodge?
When you're restrained, you can still use reaction. You're not
Yeah.
stunned.
Okay, yeah. So
So
then,
you can take half of that, half of one of those if you want.
no, whatever the last damage was, the 21 when it comes up.
No, they're all. Oh no, they're just 4 points of damage.
Oh, there's 4 points of damage.
So if you want to take one of them and drag it down to 2, that's fine.
Sure.
Final attack, 20 non-natural.
Yes.
For 4 points of damage.
Okay, very good. So a total of 10 altogether.
Correct. So that takes Yancey and the Cult Fanatics. Jaska.
Okay, that one guy is almost down, so I'm just gonna drop Fairy Fire
Okay.
and bonus action Hunter's Mark on Dr. Alucard.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go for broke. Use my Sharpshooter ability to get that -5, but then also +10. That is a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Because it's Shield of Faith. And then my second attack, same thing, is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay,
So add 10 to that.
right. 22 points of magic piercing damage.
Nice.
And then I whistle as Mistletoe comes in for 5 additional points.
Dr. Alucard.
Yeah.
Beatrix. You have one person on you.
And Billy is still standing next to me. Well, I'm just standing there being very impressed by Billy. Billy, you are amazing. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm rolling with 1. It's 18
18 hits.
to slash at him. 17 of this slashy of the guy. And then I try again.
Offhand.
16.
16 hits.
6 with the damage. And I'm aggravated and excited all at the same time. This is the most entertaining, amazing place that I've ever found myself poofed into. But I've got to get these things dead because we need to move on.
This is only Tuesday.
You guys are amazing. I love my new friends.
Billy.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can't dispatch this Cult Fanatic who is on my tail. And I rolled bad. It's only a 10.
That misses.
Figured. Let's try again. Yeah. Nat 1.
Oh. Twitch, you are the final one in the round.
Yay. On Dr. Alucard, I'm going to toll the dead.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
15.
It is 15. So that's a cantrip, so nothing happens. He stays hidden in the shadow where he is. His spawn is going to go after Alucard.
Misses.
And he will bonus action slip into the shadows. The spawn does.
As the shadow slips into the shadows, and we go back to Dr. Alucard. Greetings and salutations, my friends. I'm Michael Cross. So great to have a moment to talk with you during this mid-show break. First off, I want to invite you all to join us as Patreon members. The money we raise helps us pay for things like the music and sound effects you hear on the show, as well as money to go to events and make new fans. When you become a Patreon member, you get our episodes 4 days early, bonus content, access to our Discord server, and full versions of our roundtable discussions. You'll be joining other fans like Scott Wise, Don Mills, Heath Mormon, and the Lady Kate. So join us right now at patreon.com/RedDirtDnD. Another way to support us is by getting your very own Red Dirt merchandise. You can find things like hats, hoodies, mugs, and t-shirts. Just click on the merch tab at reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com. Since 2020, the Red Dirt D&D podcast has been close to another Oklahoma actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, D20 to Curtain. And me personally, I've had a chance to work on stage with some of the actors on the show. So when you get done with this episode, you should check them out.
Hello, fellow D&Ders. My name is Jerome.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Jody.
And together with our friends Kara, Timothy, and Jared, we are the cast of the D20 to Curtain podcast, where Oklahoma theater geeks and their friends hit record and explore our new addiction to Dungeons & Dragons.
We think D&D is more than just a game. It helps us tap into the enduring power of storytelling.
We combine live gameplay with behind-the-curtain episodes to share our experiences, insights, habits, discoveries, and passion for D&D with anyone who will listen.
We hope D20 to Curtain will make you laugh, cry, maybe even make your experience at your table even more satisfying. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts or visit us at d20tocurtain.com or at D20tocurtain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We look forward to having you. All we ask is that you have fun, be kind, and play the role.
If you're looking for more content, make sure to check out our YouTube page with Mysteries of Beatrix live every Wednesday. Keys from the Golden Vault from the Red Dirt Outlaws dropping every Tuesday at noon, and Plausible Deniability every other Thursday at 7 p.m. So come check it out at youtube.com/@RedDirtRPG or search for Red Dirt RPG on YouTube. And we would love to hear from you. Find us on social media at Red Dirt RPG. You can also get in touch with us through our website at reddirtrpg.com. In the meantime, make sure and subscribe to this podcast and leave a comment on your favorite podcatcher so others can find us. All right, I think that's everything I need to tell you. Right now, let's head back to Red Dirt D&D. Dr. Alucard felt the most pain from Jaska, and one eye looks over and fires an aversion ray. I need a charisma saving throw.
17.
17 succeeds. And then another eye looks out. Stunning ray at Billy. Constitution saving throw. Shake it off.
I do have a +5. Ooh, but I rolled a nat 1.
You are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the start of your next turn. And finally, a psychic ray at Twitch. Intelligence saving throw.
12.
You fail.
You
take
5.
27 points of psychic damage.
Holy moly!
On the upside, I got upside. I'm down.
You're down?
Yep.
Okay, Shadow Spawn is gone.
Yeah.
So you see the Mind Witness at the beginning of his turn. You were freed from the telekinetic ray.
Yes.
So you are now free to do whatever you want. You have one guy on you. You have one guy who's no longer glowing, but he is looking pretty bad.
There you go. And he's about 30
and
feet away.
another guy on you that is doing just fine. No, they're right on you because they came up
right
and
up.
sliced you with theirs.
Oh, that's right. In that case, bonus action, disengage, move 15 feet across the floor, and then another 15 feet up the wall. And then action to grab a potion of greater healing and down it. 12 points of healing. And then use an object to grab a vial of acid and throw it.
You want to go after the one that is already like really on death's door?
100%.
Go for it.
So
Give me a roll for an attack.
Okay. No, 19 unmodified.
There you go. You did it.
Wow.
He's dead.
So,
He only had 1 hit point left.
Yay.
So so what was it you threw at him?
a vial of acid. Right on his head, probably.
Oh my
There's a
goodness.
smell now in this place. That's just a little bit disturbing. As the acid hits the guy, he screams out in pain and falls to the ground. And that would have been their turn. One of them is still there, though. He is going to send out his spiritual weapon toward you. 18 plus to hit.
Cool.
7 points of force damage.
Alrighty.
And then he is going to use his final hold person on Billy. Wisdom save.
10.
That's a fail. You're stunned and held.
Oops.
Fantastic.
And paralyzed.
Okay, if we need to go anywhere, I'll pick you up and take you away.
I am only 18 pounds.
The
I am
other
a
one
big
is
cat.
going to come at Billy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And I can't use any reactions, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Not with stunned, yeah.
Yeah. 20 non-natural to hit.
Oh, yeah?
For 4 points piercing damage.
Okay.
And then a 12.
Miss.
That is the cult fanatic's turn. Jaska.
Okay. Once again, sharpshooter at Dr. Alucard. First attack is at 18.
18 hits.
23 piercing damage. Gonna go ahead and whistle for Blueberry to come in. For 5 piercing damage. And then my second attack is a natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
Wowzers.
29 piercing damage.
How do you bring down Dr. Alucard?
What?
Yay. So Jaska draws back her bow, the feather brushing against her cheek, aims right at the very center eye, and lets loose.
This horrifying scream comes from the bulbous creature as it cries out in pain and then slurps.
He slurps. Oh, there's a sound.
Beatrix, it is your turn.
Okay, what have we got left?
You got a cult fanatic on you, and then another one closer to.
Middle of the
Okay,
room.
so there's
About
just
middle of the room,
there's
yeah.
just the one that's left over by me. Okay, well then I'll just have to try the old rapier. What's the doodles again? 11.
11 does not hit.
Okay. 20 does.
20 does.
Oh.
But you no longer.
But it's
it
the
is-
second one. It's not the first one.
Right. But you still get your sneak attack and everything.
So 15.
15. It is not looking good.
So that's all I can do for that. But I want to slide myself over closer to Billy because I'm concerned about my friend Billy over there.
Billy, I don't believe you're stunned anymore. You're no longer held.
Billy.
Beatrix, I will finish him off.
Oh, I know you can do this. I am absolutely so impressed with absolutely all of your ability to do everything that you have done. And I have to say,
I rolled on that one.
Oh no!
Second that one.
Twitch, give me a death save.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ticka. 14.
You're good. That's one save. Ziansi.
Ziansi wants to spring off the wall, drawing the short sword as they do so, and landing, attacking right down on this last cultist. With a modified 16?
16 hits.
Awesome. 4 points of damage, natural 1.
The cult fanatic's turn.
Aish.
And you see their eyes that almost seemed glazed blink, and they say, Wait. Please, don't hurt us. They throw down their weapons.
Ooh.
See, this is why I did not hurt them. It wasn't because I messed up.
Right.
I knew they were innocent.
Right?
And that's what both of them do. They kind of come to themselves, almost like you probably figure you were when you were in. And so, Jaska, it is your turn.
We're still in initiative.
We are because we get someone dying.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to run as fast as I can over to Twitch. So I can only get up to 30 feet to Twitch, but I've got Cure Wounds.
Say you could do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I get up to Twitch and I'll cast Cure Wounds. For 5 points back.
Twitch is back. We're out of initiative. What are you guys gonna do?
Mother!
Blackjack!
As Dr. Alucard dies, you see Blackjack, his eyes blinking, and he says, Well, we've come to save me. That's fantastic. We're so good to see you. Ziansi.
Ziansi basically bowls Blackjack over as he just runs in for a big hug. He's like, Blackjack, you're alive. You're okay. You saved us.
Whoa, did I?
Yeah, well, I mean, sideways glance at the cat. With help, but...
Pumpkin, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit of a headache, but that's it.
Oh, Mudman, get off. And
Mudman protect you.
Mudman flies away, and the Blackjack casts prestidigitation to clean off the mud. That was horrible. All I know really is that creature was trying to use me to find a connection to the Feywild, and apparently chop off my lucky rabbit's feet.
Well, I'm glad we got to you before that could happen. I'm glad to see you're all right, Blackjack.
I am too, and the good news is that I think, because of course there was almost a two-way connection to the Alucard creature. Blackjack gets off, and he's looking at the altar, and he goes and he touches a few buttons, and this shelf comes out with the creature's hoard.
Presents!
There is 600 copper pieces, 8,000 silver pieces.
Oh my goodness.
1,400 gold pieces, 140 platinum pieces.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
9 gems worth 50 gold pieces each. A magic cap, 2 potions, 3 potions, but one of them is different than the other 2.
Okay.
A whip.
Ooh.
And a rapier.
Wow.
And the rapier, since it is just a +1, I can tell you it is just a +1 rapier.
So obviously the treasure has our attention, but when we're all standing around there, have we got a description of what Beatrix looks like in cat form? We know her human form had red hair and silver highlights.
So Beatrix is an orange and silver Maine Coon.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I'm catting around as such, I'm about 6 foot tall.
Pumpkin, we made new friend. Is cat like you?
Yeah, I see that.
Well, hello.
Interesting. So you guys have been trying to replace me while we've been asleep. I see.
We just met
Are you
in the
literally a
place
cat?
where
I
we
mean,
were.
yeah, I'm literally a cat.
Go ahead.
That's why I'm better.
I'm a cat now. So, yeah, I just appeared and managed to find all of these amazing people. And then they were not people anymore, like I was no longer a people.
I am much more handsome, no?
Oh, so very. Yeah, I am absolutely thrilled that I ran into all of you. This has been the most exciting place that I've ever suddened into. Such an adventure.
Twitch, how you feeling?
Like I need a rest.
You have enough time to look over some of these things? There's a whip.
Let's look at the hat.
Okay, or the hat.
Yeah.
Looking around the cave, besides the dead bodies, does it seem safe? Can we just sleep here?
It does seem safe. There also seems to be a doorway that opens.
Good.
Almost, and it's not so much the doorway opens so much
Revealed.
as
illusion.
It was there probably all the time, but you can now see outside the cave. But the cave does look like a safe space if you wanted to.
Beatrix, help me! And Billy's gonna work on taking the injured people. Are they like dead? Because they were innocents.
They were the ones that are dead are dead. The ones that are alive
I feel
are-
really bad, so we're at least gonna put them by the door.
Absolutely.
Poor innocent guys,
Absolutely.
and try to scoop the goop and sweep it outside.
Okay, so Beatrix and Billy are busy
We're
cleaning up
cleaning.
the area. And while we're busy cleaning up the area, I have arrived in some place with a key. So I'd like to kind of look around and see if there's anything that this key might correspond to, or if there are any new keys in the area while we are cleaning and dragging and.
So we're gonna clean, and we'll let Twitch do his investigating.
Yes.
Be sure and check.
Are you doing an identifying?
I did arcane check.
What was your arcana?
Figure I got a 17 total.
It is a cap of water breathing. What I can do is, because I have this new book, I pull it out and it's got spells on it. Blackjack can cast Identify as ritual. The whip
Yes.
is a whip of warning. 2 of the potions are potions of poison, and then a potion of resistance.
I don't believe we're too far from the key, actually, that we've been searching for.
Pumpkin.
I believe we're pretty close to
A
it.
key?
You can sense it?
Yes.
See, Beatrix, it's a long story, but here in the woods, they've been fey-touched of some type or something, and we think it all has to do with this mansion that's in the middle of the woods. I know it doesn't make any sense, but there's a mansion that's there, and Pumpkin here, Magic Cat, thinks that we need a key to get in there because Pumpkin's guardian might be doing some type of psychic battle with the big bad inside.
Well, thank you for catching me up to speed. I appreciate that.
Pumpkin, it's not any of these keys, is it? Is that why you're sensing it close?
Oh my gosh, whose keys are these?
So these are my keys. This
And
is a set
see
that I carry. And
Pumpkin's eyes go wide, like it starts playing with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Beatrix will hand them over, and Pumpkin can go through them and see if there's something that...
It's like Pumpkin just starts playing with the keys and it gets distracted.
Jaska sets up a nice little area off to the side from where the battle had originally taken place to set up our little camp for the night.
Anything else you guys want to do before you go to take your long rest?
Let me ask you this. The cultists. I don't want to, like, quote-unquote loot the bodies, but I do want to see if they had any kind of identification on them so we can inform their families.
2 of them are still alive.
Right. Oh, hey, alive guys. Hi.
That's what I was wondering if you were going to ask.
Did they know each
Hello,
other?
fanatics that I spared and did not murder. Can you help? Who are you and who are your friends?
Who were your
And the
friends?
cultists look over at you and say,
Well, we were originally sent with a band to investigate a noise in the woods. Some sort of loud booming.
Are they humans?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know Charlie the Raven Lloyd?
No.
Good.
We were sent with some bounty hunters and...
Oh, well, does this look familiar to any of y'all? And she'll pull out the little star pendant that has Evelyn's name on the back to show it to you.
Why, yes, this does. I'm not too sure where Evelyn and Mordecai got off to, but where we were looking through the woods and that creature had come to us and had taken over our minds. I'm not too sure what happened to the rest of our group.
and the other guy says, yeah, we should probably take these back and inform our bosses about what happened. That's all we know.
Who are y'all's bosses?
The Knowles had sent us in
Oh,
to
okay, gotcha.
Investigate the noise.
Yeah.
No.
But we don't know what happened to the rest of our group. We had been taken over and then came to with 2 of our members dead.
Well-
There's no fault of yours. I mean, we
I am
were going to
sorry.
kill you, and we wouldn't have, thought twice about it.
We do apologize, but there was some interesting things going on, and we weren't quite sure that you weren't a part of his
Exactly. Yeah.
original cult.
But if you don't mind, if we just kind of rest here, and then in the morning we're going to take the bodies back to...
I'm good with that. What do the rest of y'all
Of
think?
course, Pumpkin can help you get out of the woods.
As you all settle down for the night, the fire going, and you feel like you could rest finally in safety inside this cave, and your mind starts to drift and you sleep. And in the back of your head, you hear screams from a sanatorium and the smell of medicine, and you fall asleep.
Red Dirt D&D Tales from the Ironwoods is Kiri Hester as Billy, Connor Shenold as Jaska, Kim Cross as Beatrix, Brooke Bullock as Zionsi, Johnny Payne as Twitch, and I'm Michael Cross as Blackjack and your Dungeon Master. Special thanks to our Silver Star Paladin patron, Shenanigans Unplugged. The showrunner for Campaign 2 is Aiden Cross. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician PJ Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of tabletopaudio.com, Sirenscape, and Monument Studios. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by SD Way Gaming. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and at reddirtdnd.com. If you enjoy the new campaign of Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we travel farther into the Ironwoods.
Jaska, I need a wisdom saving throw.
And I need you to target the other side of the table for once.
Tell my dice.
Favoritism!
Through the power of my new fancy bow, Misty Step 30 feet away.
When
And
Jaska poofs out, it's just like leaves.
yeah, will fall
Autumn
autumn leaves.
leaves.
Some twigs in there.
And all of a sudden, 3 tumbleweeds just poke their head out. Where the hell you been?
Where have I been? Where have you
We were looking
been?
everywhere for you. Top of the hour. Top of the hour.
Top of the morning.
Yes, top of the round. You are restrained
Oh.
Not sweet.
until the start of its next turn.
Of its next turn.
Right.
Wow.
If it dies and never takes another turn, are you stuck there forever?
Or until he's incapacitated.
Rules.
Let's try again. Yeah. Nat 1.
Oh. Billy was so impressed by what Beatrix had just
See, it
done.
was the compliment.
It threw you off.
Made me nervous.
I'm not used to people being nice to me.
Performance anxiety. Have you named your spawn?
Yes.
What is his name?
Spawn.
Shadow Spawn is gone
Yeah.
as Twitch
Sean!
gets hit and screams in pain as he has the worst headache ever and falls prone.
Sean
What
the
just
Spawn.
happened?
Oh, it's fine. He only mostly dead.
Oh,
He does this all the time. He's such a drama
He
queen.
did this yesterday. And he was fine.
all right then.
I'm trying to make the new person feel okay.
So we are out of initiative unless anybody wanted to attack one of these cult fanatics. Who Just
I
disarm themselves.
do have a spell to cast.
Go for it.
If you can help me out, Jaska.
I'll reach down and help you up.
Walk closer. Look around the stone that's there. I am connected to the stalk, connected to this bulbous mass on the ground that was once Doctor Alucard. And I cast Animate Dead.
I think Animate Dead only works on humanoids.
That's our showrunner.
Because trust me, I've had this conversation with like 50
I want my
necromancers.
zombie beholder balloon. I've got a piece of string ready. Skipping through the forest. Okay.
I'm just a little gray cloud.
Oranges and
So,
lemons.
apparently, chop off my lucky rabbit's feet.
Twitch starts writing things down.
Well, apparently, the rabbit's feet are lucky. There is 600 copper pieces.
600 pennies.
Yay.
600 pennies.
$6.
9 gems worth 50 gold pieces each.
Oh,
my
crap.
goodness.
We're about to wake up, aren't we? Still in the cemetery. Stuck to the chair.
Twitch, I pinch you.
Pumpkin's guardian might be doing some type of psychic battle with the big bad inside.
Sounds totally legit to me.
Sounds like a plot synopsis to me.
Of course, Pumpkin can help you get out of the woods.
Oh gosh, not again.
You are at fault here. You are the one that made it so that only you can leave the woods.
I didn't make it that way. I blame the showrunner.
Sounds like a big bad evil guy, the showrunner.